Plateauing Auckland home values are leading investors to look carefully for quality suburbs and wealthy retreats rather than future growth areas. Coastal Omaha in the far north of the Auckland region led growth in the city in the last 3 months with a 6.2% jump in value to hit a median price of $1.74 million. Get the full QV property report in Monday's Herald. Beach hideout Piha made the next greatest gains with a 5.2% increase to $1.04 million, while the North Shore's Greenhithe rose 4.4% to $1.45 million, according to the latest quarterly QV property report. Just 3 of the 10 suburbs with the biggest gains, Otahuhu, Manly and Surfdale, had median values below $1 million. Of these, only Otahuhu in South Auckland, with a median price of $623,600, came close to the affordable $650,000 benchmark that is the proposed price of a new 3-bedroom Kiwi-built home. CoreLogic NZ head of research Nick Goodall said the report likely reflected how wealthier, long-term investors were buying through the lull in price growth. When capital gains reduce, investors will look for other things that are attractive, and that may include quality of tenants and low-maintenance properties, he said. Those that see property as a quality investment vehicle are going to continue to find ways to do that even when the market is changing. It comes as average house values across the wider Auckland region slipped marginally in the 3 months to April, dropping 0.3% to $1.05 million. The Gardens in South Auckland was hit hardest as its median property price fell 2.5% to $995,500. Values in Glendowie also took a 2.3% drop, down to $1.69 million, followed by Chatswood, down 2.1%, and Wellsford down 1.9%. Minariwa East Beach Lands, St. Heliers, East Tamaki, Glen Eden and Westmere rounded out the 10 worst-performing suburbs, dropping by between 1.4% and 1.8% in value. Despite the price drops, 86 of the QV report's 168 suburbs recorded median prices above $1 million. It means million-dollar suburbs were now in every corner of the supercity, apart from Papakura and Franklin in the far south. Piha was one of the hottest property markets in Auckland over the past 3 months as prices jumped 5.2% to $1.04 million. Photo, Jason Oxenham. There, the highest valued suburb was Pahurihuri with a median price of $763,600. At the top end of the market, 5 suburbs now have median values above $2 million, Herne Bay at $2.66 million, St. Mary's Bay at $2.29 million, Remuera at $2.09 million, Campbell's Bay at $2.06 million and Stanley Point at $2.01 million. Oni Roof editor Owen Vaughn said the latest figures showed there was still an appetite for real estate at the upper end of the market. There are few suburbs in Auckland that can offer the same benefits that Herne Bay does: beautiful homes and views in close proximity to the city centre, he said. Suburbs like Herne Bay tend to be unaffected by the fluctuations that affect other parts of the city. Because supply is limited and because there isn't going to be a sudden increase in land or space, demand remains high, which in turn keeps prices high. Bailey's head of research Ian Little, in a recent report, tipped Herne Bay to be the first Auckland suburb to hit the $3 million barrier, though added that it would take a while with the recent slowing if price rises. Herne Bay needs its average prices to rise by more than 22% for that to occur, which is unlikely to happen quickly in today's less favorable market, but as history shows, it will happen. CoreLogic's Goodall said there were many uncertainties that made it hard to predict how much prices would rise, such as tight lending restrictions and a possible ban on foreign buyers. Other proposed government changes may target landlords with higher taxes, while forcing them to spend more to ensure their rentals are healthy places to live and making it harder to claim rental losses as a tax write-off. All these things, in some form, 10 years ago you wouldn't have even thought about, and they're going to have an impact on the market, but you never know for how long and how much. Goodall said. Outside of the supercity, meanwhile, $1 million suburbs remain rare. Wellington has just 3 suburbs carrying the tag, with median home values in situ hitting $1.26 million, $1.16 million in Kelburn and $1.02 million in Wadestown. In the South Island, only Christchurch's Pendleton, $1.1 million, and the Queenstown and Wanaka playgrounds of the rich and famous, with median price tags of $1.13 million and $1.14 million, respectively, top the mark.